Hi guys. So, the posterior day. Okay?
Back in hamstrings.
Back in hamstrings. Yes, the posterior. So, for this one guys, it's a lovely day. They're all very different and we have a few new ones on this. So, we're going to start off working the back muscles with a lat pull down. So, on this one, you come kneeling. The main thing we want to do is the lats are really big muscles that come all the way up here. You want to get right underneath the bar. Okay, so don't do this, but if you pull it straight down, it'd be like you'd hit yourself on the tip of the head.
There.
Obviously,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah.
But when you do come down, you're going to lean back a bit, just from the torso, so that you can really squeeze. Okay, so full stretch, and as you come down, squeeze. Actively think about squeezing. Now, what you don't want to do is just thinking about moving the bar down like that. And see the way you internally rotate. So all you're thinking about is drawing the elbows in, and that will fully engage the lat muscles. It's one of those ones, and again, it's relatively light, 12 reps. So I want you thinking about it, squeezing and engaging the muscles that you're trying to work. So you really have to think about it. Okay, now that's going to be, this is definitely a thinking exercise now. So great one for the balance, but also really good for the hamstring. So single leg Romanian deadlift. Okay, so whatever leg you're working, which will be the right one, it'll go in the opposite hand, the kettlebell. Okay, so a hilarious thing to try and remember is just think it's in that hand and you go whoop. Okay, how could you forget, right? So
Yeah, okay, got it.
Such an asshole. I'm such an asshole, sorry. Okay, so let's go. So you're tipping in. That's a tricky one to do. Yeah, good, good. And it's literally like just your Romanian deadlift with both your legs. So it's like you're doing a Romanian deadlift, but then with one leg. So still keep that slight bend in the leg and just make sure, hold it there, we don't rotate this way. Okay, throwing the hips out. So that toe stays down, okay? And you're still looking for a bit of a stretch in the right hamstring. And again,
There's loads of stretch.
you're getting the hamstring and you're also working the glute, but also you're engaging the core muscles as well, because it's, and a lot of balance around the ankle. So great, and it's a great one just sort of to, this will help you for those Christmas parties, strengthen up your balance, less likely to, trip and fall downstairs or wearing the high heels.
Dance.
Okay, bend over row next.
Okay.
Okay, so wide enough grip, okay, so slightly wider than shoulder distance. The setup is super important that you keep this curve in your lower back, and I want you over enough, okay, so it's not too high. And that will allow you to roll right in and squeeze the mid-back muscles. And again, very conscious, thinking about squeezing the shoulder blades on this one. And the bar doesn't drift too far away, okay, so just maybe show just a little too far away if the bar is away from the body. Yeah, because that's way too much pressure on the back. So it's literally like you're rolling from the knee right up to the belly button. Okay, so that's going to be paired with an innocent looking exercise that really engages your hamstrings. So,
Oh, it's really bad, guys. It's really bad.
and a lot of balance. So the key on this is get the setup right. So feet go right up on it. Always pull the toes this way, right? Hands out. So that's going to keep you balanced. You've been on the eggnog. All right. Now just show the easy version first. So the easy version is keep the hips down and you're just curling in. Again, making sure you don't go on the tippy toes. That'll make your calves kind of cramp or work the calves too much. You want to go harder version, hips come up. So see the way it's a straight line and that really like crampy nearly on the hamstrings.
It is.
Okay,
Then we've got
two new exercises we've never done. Okay, so first one, again, looks quite innocent, but it's a real toughie. So this is excellent for your posture, okay, and shoulder stability, so shoulder health. So basically you just come onto the ball, you put your feet in there, you just get that you're enough leverage on the ball so you can bring yourself up straight. So try and come up straighter. Yeah, okay, and then what we're going to do is you just make a Y shape. So yeah, and just come back down. So first thing we do is we retract the shoulder blades. So draw up, now you hold them in retraction, and then that's the rep. So make it a 10 and 2 o'clock, like you're cutting up with the thumbs, and it gets all the muscles down the back, and you'll feel your lower back engage as well, just to hold you in place, as well as your hamstrings.
very
helping keep you there.
Very burny.
All right, I won't get you to do any more. And then, and a good one for the glutes.
Oh yeah.
This is Paul's favourite exercise. Paul, Buns of Steel, Murphy. Okay, so shimmy forward a wee bit. Okay, so just show a few reps there. Again, like a Romanian deadlift, but because we're using the cable, the tension is on at the top. So the Romanian deadlift, up there you're just holding. Whereas on this one, the tension is actually pulling you that way, so your bum is engaged, and especially if you actively squeeze it at the top. So as you come down, like Romanian deadlift, you're pushing the hips up and back, trying to find a stretch. Good posture, and as you come up, you're squeezing the glutes. 15 reps, so not too heavy. And
They'll be burny, but you do have to like actively squeeze at the top. Squeeze the buns.
Your buns will thank you.
Yes.
You alright for these?
Yes.
Okay. So a Swiss ball crunch. Now the key on this is don't go too fast. Okay. So the whole idea is your abs run from your ribs down to your pubic bone. Okay. So you're trying to open that, and then you're just closing that. So you're trying to just crunch there. Okay. Okay. So you're just crunching up. You don't want to come up too high. So if you come up too high where you're just sitting, it's just using your hip flexors and stuff. So just a little crunch. Okay.
So just like ribs towards the hip bones.
Tense.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay. Good stuff, guys.
Enjoy.